Virgo, Kat here to do your June shadow read. Just so you know, this isn't my normal reading. Those are at the beginning of the month. They're already up on YouTube. You're welcome to go look at those. These are actually readings that uncover those shadow aspects that we need to reveal here in order for them to be healed. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Just know that this is a general communication for the Virgo collective. It will not resonate with all Virgos. It is also probably tied to the beginning of the month read a little bit more than just in a reading in itself. Energy should be relatively the same. We'll take a look at the Hush deck and then Murder of Crows and then go into the Dark Mirror. I will come back to the cards and speak through them in detail and give you a brief overview as I lay them out. Then I said we'll look at the Oracle overview from the Dark Mirror. Okay, to start off here, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So, this is you, this is Aquarian card. So right now, you're not experiencing that Ten of Cups, that loving relationship at the end of the rainbow, that journey to committed partnership. We've also got Five of Swords. So this is an obstacle for you to overcome. That desire to win at all costs, to always be right, to have everyone agree with your opinion in arguments, in situations, how things should be done. Kind of reminds me of the Emperor. Yeah, you had a Tower moment here in the subconscious mind. So maybe something happened where your Ten of Cups got upset, Virgo, because this desire to be right became an obstacle for you. In the recent past, you had the Six of Swords, so you're unable to move on from a situation, and the Tower came in, right? Okay, Virgo, let's see. And maybe unable to move on emotionally or mentally, not sure. Could be physically as well. Here you have the Ace in the conscious mind. Ace of Wands, and then you've got Justice over here in reverse. So you don't feel that whatever happened and transpired was fair or what you deserve. There's Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the spread. So your attitude is you're trying to build a foundation here. Be the architect of your life and manifest something into your life that is foundational for you and yours. In your environment is the Six of Wands, so someone is celebrating their success here, and I don't know that that's you. The Sun is in reverse here in your hopes and fears, so I think there some happiness issues here right now, feeling happy with how the situation turned out. And you've got Two of Cups in your final outcome, though, so there is something coming down the pike, a relationship of some kind. That will make you very happy. It'll be more equitable. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles at the base of the spread. So Four of Pentacles is really holding on to, it can be holding on to your money. It can be protecting your finances. It can be skimping a little bit right now to make sure you have enough to do what it is that you need to do. It also can be being very wary of other people's intentions when it comes to you and your money and your material possessions. And putting a focus on those things, material things, instead of putting a focus on your heart. You know, sometimes when we're hurt, the easiest thing we can do is kind of focus on our finances and worry about that, you know. At the base of the spread, again, you've got Ten of Cups. So this is the happy couple that's traversed the hills and valleys of their life and have come to the other side to look at the rainbow. And here you've got two cranes that are in reverse. So this is Ten of Cups in reverse. Not a lot of happiness here. It looks like perhaps either there was a separation or a divorce, or there is something impending of that nature. Someone here also was a winner at all costs, Virgo. So, you know, this individual, that's the obstacle here. That's the winner at all costs. This individual says what they need to say. Very manipulative to get whatever it is that they actually want. Other people walk away defeated from this individual. They're very good at doing this. This is their MO. They cut out anything that they don't want to hear, right? There's always a sword behind you in your back and a sword in front of you that you're fighting with this person, right? There's no winning here for this individual. Six of Swords, I said you hadn't moved on here. So this is actually leaving the water filled with piranhas and like taking your little boat and getting the heck out of there. And you're still in that energy somehow. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're going through a settlement. Maybe, you know, emotionally you haven't gotten, because there are piranha in the water and water is emotions. Maybe emotionally you haven't moved on from what transpired in this Tower moment with that individual because you didn't believe it was fair or just, right? Since justice is in the reverse. It wasn't fair. It wasn't equitable. What was communicated wasn't correct in your point of view and how things panned out. And in the conscious mind, you've got the Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Wands here, I'm sorry. So, you know, there was some passion here in your mind as well. Maybe an offer from the divine to go and pursue something of your own that is separate from this individual, to like go after the things that once brought you happiness and joy is kind of on your mind right now. But in your subconscious mind, you're having a hard time getting there because you're still like focused on this Tower situation, what transpired and how unfair it was, okay? So in order to get to this offer that has a lot of possibility for you in terms of being something that you're passionate about, you know, could be anything, could be a career, hobby, traveling, whatever it is, but you've got something that you could be considering if you can get out of this energy and you're not moving on. So let's get to the bottom here. You've got, for your attitude, Three of Pentacles. And Three of Pentacles is someone being the architect of their own life, right? Building the foundation. And you can see here you've got the three birds, right? The male cardinal, the female cardinal, and the baby cardinal here. And they're all around this cup. This is building a foundation for family and home. Yes, there's money there. Yes, it's legacy money, that kind of thing. But it's more about having that foundation of the three of you. Weighs heavy on the mind here. And then the Six of Wands. Someone was victorious in your environment. So I have a feeling this Five of Swords is pretty victorious in your mind in terms of getting what they wanted, right? And there's some level of, I get some level of aggravation and resentment and hurt because of all that's transpired and the fact that they're kind of like riding around on this bird, like waving their banner. I won, yeah. Hopes and fears here, you know, will I ever see another happy day, right? Could be dealing with a Leo. This is a Leo card, the Sun. But these messages hurt. The divine sees this, however, okay? Yeah, maybe you're having some, I just got some impression that you're worried that no one sees you, that like Spirit doesn't understand how difficult this is, and no one understands how difficult this is for you. And that you're not really happy, that you're putting on a face here about this. But at the top of the spread, I've got the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is a relationship coming in for you that will be more fair and equitable. Sorry, my Siamese cat, when the readings get going like this, he just decides to chime in usually. Come here. Okay. And I've got the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the spread here. And this is someone who's holding on to their money and their resources and not letting go of them for fear that they won't have enough. This is a mindset of scarcity, which coming out of all this situation and this Tower moment and with this and everything is totally understandable. And to be expected, right? And then underneath that, I actually get the Queen of Cups. So, you know, there's definitely some emotion here. You've kept your crown on your head regardless of everything else that has happened. You know, you've kept your dignity intact, taken the higher road. But I'm telling you, there is something coming in here. These are two queens. There's a two empathic, emotional, connected individuals, right? This could be your twin flame, or it could be your higher self. The Two of Cups here can also be your higher self and integrating with your higher self, because now that you don't have to be in this relationship with this individual who is a Five of Swords, you can focus on you. This almost looks like a mother-daughter connecting with our inner selves, our inner child kind of situation, right? Our feminine energies and aligning those. I do have a feeling, however, that something is coming in for you romantically. And you've got Nine of Cups in reverse here, so you're not feeling, you have 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups. Like, you don't feel good on your own in this situation, like you're emotionally fulfilled at all. And, you know, everything that was here, the foundation of what you had in your world was ripped out from underneath you because of this Tower moment, right? You do have an inner knowing, though, with this High Priestess. You know, like at the base, the core of your being, that things are going to turn around for you. It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some divine timing. And there is a change in the wind here. Something will be coming in. See the little owl down here? Owl's a wisdom messenger from spirit. There is something coming in. Okay? Maybe not money, not right now. Very, very slow here. Right? And you're taking a time out here with this Hangman, getting your spiritual act together. Yeah, but there is an offer from the divine of love coming in, and I think that's where those Two of Cups is coming from. However, the moon is guarding that, so we're not going to get any more information on who that is right now. I don't think. I can ask, though. I would ask you, from the shadow aspect of this, to consider trying to keep those negative emotions and resentments from the past at bay. Because all they do is mess up your electromagnetic frequency that you're putting out there from your heart chakra. And basically you're going to start attracting the same thing back into your life that you just walked away from. Yeah, five of Wands here. So this is just infighting. This is fighting. This is definite fighting and combative behavior here. That's probably what's happening with the two of you. You, friends, with them, whatever. It's in this situation. We got Six of Wands, and this person is walking away as the victor again. Again, you know, we have this twice, that they're walking away as the victor, right? But the shadow aspect of this is this, okay? So maybe this will give you some understanding of where they are. The moon is there because intuitively you know they are all alone in this, you know? It feels to me like you have some family with you still, and they are all alone in this. I get this very solitude feeling from this individual. The masks that they wear in the Murder of Crows here, these are masks that were worn in the Black Plague, and they would put, doctors would do it so that they could visit patients and not be infected, and they would put like herbs and things in the base of the nose so that they also could stand this, you know, the stench, and also so that they could like heal people. It's a very eerie image though, and it just strikes me that, you know, even the Horus has this on, like they don't really want to smell what's going on here. You know, they're kind of protecting themselves from really being emotionally involved. You've got Temperance that just came out, so you want a relationship here, like with this Two of Cups, you want a relationship here that is equal give and take, right? There's an ebb and flow to the relationship. You've got to have some patience for this to come around, though, because you can't do anything about what's already transpired. The past is the past. However, the divine does know what's going on. They've got an eye on this, right? You've got two eyes on this. And whatever needs to be done and dealt with, that's their karma, not yours. Don't make it yours, right? What you want to focus on is living the best life you possibly can, integrating with your higher self and your shadow self. You know, following these passions that the divine is giving you, these intuitive passions, these little joys in life, so that you can rebuild yourself here. Okay? Because an offer will be coming in. And this time right now is to work about you. And it's about building your foundation for yourself. You know, your own internal foundation, so that you can be the architect of your own life. If you want to manifest your best life, which is what the Three of Pentacles is about, it's really about manifesting, yeah? then you have to be in a mindset of, and as I said that, the Chariot came out, which is a great lead in here. You have to be in a positive electromagnetic frequency. You have to be vibing high, right? So that means listening to music that elevates your mood, exercising, getting enough sleep, eating right, self-care, diligent self-care, right? It also means letting go of the past. Not focusing on the past, but focusing on the present and the here and now. And the best way to do that, from my experience, and you can take this or leave this, is meditation. Get the Calm app. Get the, there's another one out there too. Is it Headed? I can't remember. But there are plenty of meditation things on YouTube. Or you can get the Calm app, which is what I use. I find it really useful. You can get 10, 20, 15 minutes. If you can't meditate for more than 3 minutes, just start with 3 minutes. Every day, wake up and do a gratitude list of the things that you're still grateful for. Your family, your friends, any children that you may or may not have, whatever the situation is, your job, whatever it is that you're grateful for, start with a gratitude list. And every time you start to feel yourself get negative and focusing on them, go back to your gratitude list. Think of this image of them out there alone, right, under the moon. Yeah? Because you're building a foundation for your best life. And you want to manifest this. The Chariot will move here. The Chariot is going to move for you, okay? That Wheel of Fortune is going to move forward if you manifest this and you stay positive. You can make that Chariot move, okay? So I'm going to add a Dark Mirror card here from the Dark Mirror Oracle and see what else we can get for the shadow aspects. I just try not to focus on that other individual. I know it's very, very challenging not to do that, particularly when you feel like you have to be in a mindset of scarcity around your money. You don't feel that what happened was fair. You're not communicating with them anymore in a good way. It's all very combative. I get it. But there are things hidden from you that you don't know yet, right? There are things hidden from you. Now, just as I said that, being combative with somebody else, parasite came up. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to get another one for you because I believe that was in reference to what I was talking about. If you feel like you've been taken advantage of and there was codependency there where someone was taking more than they were giving, right? You can always give that energy that you gave to them back to yourself. But if they were a taker, they don't have any energy to give back to themselves. You know what I mean? You can recover from this. Hiding your true self. This is about... Okay, so we got these 3 cards. I pulled 3. Usually I pull 1 in this reading, but I pulled 3 because that's what came out, okay? So from these 3 cards I get, regardless of this person's nature, their karma is their karma. Don't focus on them. Don't focus on the negative. Focus on your true self, integrating your true self, your higher self. Go after that inner child. This is the child I was meant to be, and hiding your true self. Sometimes when we get in these relationships with people where they're codependent, in particular if you're empathic or you've gone through any kind of childhood trauma, we can mold ourselves into this mirror image of what it is we think they want from us or they want us to be. And that can be very damaging to our own psyche because we can find ourselves without them after the relationship ends and not really know where to go from there, But what I would ask you to do is to focus on your inner child and doing that work. Look at the things that you're passionate about and take them up. If you used to like to paint as a kid or a teenager or whatever, do that again. Take a painting class, right? If you used to like to dance, take a bar class. If you used to like to go for walks in nature, then set out on a walk in nature. Because when you're with someone who's like this and you're hiding your true self and who this child used to be, you're not in your happy place. You're not finding the joy in your life. And that's why finding the sun, finding the happiness in your life is difficult. Because we sacrifice the inner child and put on this mask, right? Okay? So don't focus on them. Focus on you. Focus on finding your true self. Focus on integrating aspects of your inner child, like the things that made you happy, that have always made you happy until this relationship began. Those are the things you go back to. That will help you rediscover the joy in your life. Okay? I hope that's helpful to you, Virgo. I will check in with you in the mid-month. Hopefully something else will come up, that will turn in your favor here between now and then. I do have 2 of Cups here, though, for you guys, and I do have Ace of Cups. So something is coming, and it will come in divine timing. I can't tell you exactly what that will be, but it looks to me like you've got some work to do on self here first before that happens, because you don't want it to end up the way this ended up. You want to be whole and complete coming into that relationship, and in order to be there, you've got to be the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups was in reverse. So do that work on self that you need to do. Be ready for that to appear in your life, because it is coming. And I hope you have a good next couple of weeks. I will talk to you in the mid-month, okay, Virgo? Much love and light. I'll talk to you later. And if this resonated with you, feel free to leave comments down below so you guys can all connect, or hit the like, share, and subscribe button on the way out so that you'll get notified of the next reading that I do as well, okay? All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.